going on, everyone? We just saw the battle for Winterfell in Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 3. Do be warned, there will be spoilers. I am so hyped. Holy fuck! Did anyone else scream fuck yeah Arya when she ended up killing the Night King? Holy fuck. I was sitting there, I'm like, damn, they're really gonna go dark. Then I just see Arya run up. Shin fucking drops the dagger and just shanks him. I hope I wasn't the only one that literally jumped up and went, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I think I actually was. My mom was looking at me all funny and stuff, but oh my god. Now, how does these go? I'm usually pretty more professional, but this was an episode that, just like the episode started out, very all over the place. I usually go with my pros, my cons, and all sorts of that, and if you guys are new here, well, consider hitting that like and subscribe button where you guys get tons of Game of Thrones content and early movie reviews. This is a very emotional week for us nerds. I mean, if you saw Avengers Endgame, which I'm sure a majority of you guys did since it made over $1 billion, you probably were going into Game of Thrones going, ugh, I'm about to be really depressed. The thing about this is, I went in after last episode with a lot of people thinking we were going to die, and I'm glad to say that not a lot of people died, but we do have to say some rest in peace to some big people. We got Ed from the Night Watch. Thank you so much. You saved Sam. We thank you, man. Lyanna Mormont, honestly, might be the saddest death of the night for me. I love to God her. I have a Funko Pop of her, but she went out in an awesome manner. She got choked by that giant and just shanked him in the eye. There's a lot of shanking by small people in this episode, but Lyanna Mormont was fantastic. We got Beric, rest in peace to him, who was an also badass character, ended up saving Arya with the Hound. Loved it. I think we all knew, though, that the Hound was going to end up saving Arya with Beric, and I think we also knew or had a feeling that the Hound wasn't going to die because the Clegane Bowl still has to happen. I will say I was really happy that the stakes were still high enough that I truly did not know who was going to die. And I'm really happy that for once in my life, something did not get spoiled. I went to work. I didn't get out till late. I ran home to watch this. And my God, going forward, rest in peace to Theon. My God, what a redemption arc this has been for him ever since season 1. I never really liked him. And then it started moving in after the whole Ramsay storyline. And it just tidal wave emotions, hit me in the heart. And I liked how Bran had that last moment with him saying, "You're a good man." Hits me in the heart. Ser Jorah Mormont, we have lost you. I think this was the toughest one for me of tonight. But besides Lady Mormont, man, this was tough. Seeing Dany's reaction. I'm glad Drogon survived. We did lose Viserion and the other dragon, Rhaegal, which is really sad. It got really intense when that other flying dragon... I'm getting out of pace, but rest in peace to Ser Jorah Mormont. He saved Daenerys' life. My God, I'm really sad. And then, of course, we have Melisandre, who has one of the best quotes of the night. She came in at such a great time. Coincidence? Whatever. But she did come in at a good time, and she gave a lot of hope for everyone. And when she went up to Arya and said, "Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes," we damn right know who has green eyes. And that's coming up soon. And then, of course, the fucking Night King died. The fucking Night King died. I think we can all be very, very happy with this. I know I'm being super extra tonight, but I'm so hyped out of my mind. But really, the Night King is dead by Arya. And from when I was watching the post interview with the creators, they said they've been planning this for 3 seasons, and I'm so happy about that. It is awesome. This was a great episode. This was a great episode. I won't go as far as say it's one of the best episodes. In fact, I'll say the beginning of the episode, it was way too dark. Way too dark, and it was poorly edited at times where I could not tell what was happening. Now, I get it was trying to be very frantic and pacing, but when you try to get frantic and pacing like that, it just shows me that you don't know how to film certain sequences like that. It did a good job of getting me in there, but I felt very, what's the word? I felt very like, okay, come on, let's settle down the camera. Show me what's actually happening. But I will say there was some awesome cinematography. Actually, not even awesome, brilliant cinematography. Multiple moments in here. And when the dragons come down, start storming and breathing the fire, that was beautiful. The snow coming in and really making everyone not be able to see anything. The trench getting lit on fire. Those are some excellent sequences with some great cinematography. Still a little bit too dark, but the episode got a lot of better. Let's just say that. I think they retreated back and kind of started focusing in on certain characters and certain moments, which I am so happy that Grey Worm survived. I think I went into this episode saying Grey Worm's probably going to die, Brienne or Jaime's probably going to die, and they survived. Thank God. Oh my God. So many moments where I was sitting there holding my fist like, come on, don't kill this character. Okay, don't kill this character. Okay, don't kill this character. And they really rose the stakes in those parts. And again, when they finally brought it back to the castle, those moments, great cinematography. There's one sequence between Jaime and Brienne fighting back to back, and it was shocking, incredible. My jaw was on the floor for that whole sequence. I was just in total shock. But honestly, the Hounds had some good moments, even though he was freaking out. Beric had some good moments. Rest in peace to him again. Grey Worm was awesome in here. Sam, a little bit of a scaredy cat, but he'd start getting into there. Jon Snow was just running through, hack and slash, and trying to get the Bran. But the true outcome out of this, the big MVP, is my girl Arya Stark. This is why she is my favorite character. She's not just badass and excellent, but she is smart. And the courageous moments, you see her get scared. It kind of goes back to the first season of seeing how scared she was in that library between all the zombies when she's like out of it. She's lost her little spear thing, which thank God Gendry survived, so now they can have a little thing together again. But moving even more further into this whole sequence of her in that library kind of took me back to Resident Evil kind of days with the scary libraries and the scary having to move around to kind of hide from the zombies. Very, very terrifying sequence, but really the fact that she got the final blow, I am still over the moon excited about that, and I can't get my mind off that scene. You know, there are so many great moments in here. The dragons fighting one another. I wish, again, it was a little bit edited better, but it was still on the edge of your seat. Which dragons fighting who. The Night King is terrifying. He's officially dead. The great, just terrifying war is gone, but the next war we are heading off to face off against Cersei. Hopefully they still have an army, because my God, a lot of people died. A lot of her army died. I know not a lot of the main characters died, which thank God Brienne survived. I was very worried about that. Thank God Jaime survived. It kind of got to that moment where everyone looked like to be their last minute. Even the characters down in the crypts. We all thought they were going to die. I was really hoping we'd see a Robb Stark or Catelyn Stark come back to life. We didn't. It doesn't matter to me. But my God, for all the pros and cons in this episode, even though the first 15, 20 minutes, while still intense because of the score, didn't look that good. There was some, again, beautiful cinematography, but the editing to the darkness was not the best, and I didn't like the way that they filmed it. I thought it could have been a lot better within the editing department and cinematography, but man, as the episode got going on, it got better and better and better and climbed towards a ferocious finale that makes my jaw drop and so excited for next week. My God, bring on Game of Thrones. But guys, besides Arya Stark being the MVP of this whole episode, I have to cut this episode right here. Thank you guys again so much for watching this. I want to talk with you guys down below, though, and what your guys' thoughts are on this episode. Do you guys feel the same about how dark it was? Do you guys like how this episode ended? Do you like that Arya got the final blow? And the fact that Theon got such a great redemption arc? Who's the saddest death of the night for you? Mine's probably either Lady Mormont or Ser Jorah. I did get some tears with Ser Jorah, so maybe that's who the saddest death for me is. Guys, thank you guys again so much for watching this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for next week. Let's have a brilliant conversation down below about Game of Thrones. And I'm sure I missed out on some stuff, and I'm sure you guys are commenting down below, so let's talk about it down there. What happened to Ghost? Hopefully he's alive. I hope we'll find out next week. Thank you guys again so much for watching this, and until next time, stay classy.